I'm 100% convinced that President Ruto will not go to the ballot with Kindiki. Na hata Kindiki mwenyewe haamini atafika debe. So much so that ameanza kujipigia debe mapema. Here's the tip.
Hata mimi niko kwa tu tab ya ukweli. Hata mimi niko hapo. Mahali William Ruto wako. Mahali mtutu wako tu tab. Hata mimi niko hapo.
Anywho, if our backstabbing president backstabs Kindiki like he backstabbed Gachagua, who will he turn to as the next deputy? That's what I want us to look into in this video, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Top of the list is a one Gladys Wanga. What are some of the advantages of having Gladys Wanga on board? A, she's a woman, and the president is hoping that because Gladys Wanga is a woman, she will be able to secure the vote of other ladies in the country. B, this will satisfy the ODM group. Remember, Raila Odinga has left Edwin Sifuna out there giving this government hell for the purpose of pushing them to hand over the DP position. That's the end goal, because they're playing succession politics. They want their person there ili 2032 wakuwe na system. For the first time wakuwe ndani ya serikali, mahali hii system wanafikiria iko ndo waitumie. Now the disadvantages of Gladys Wanga are as follows. Luo votes are negligible. The only reason Raila Odinga has been able to put together the numbers he's been having is because he's good at planting seeds. It's good to give someone their flowers. Raila alipiga hesabu, mimi ni Mluo, idadi zetu hazitoshi. How can I go around this? The biggest way he did it was planting seeds. You go to Mulembe, Western, you give Oparanya a ticket, make him somebody. Give Caleb Amisi a ticket, make him somebody. They also become sycophants in the process. Go all the way to Coast, give Joho a ticket, give Abdul Swamad. He's been planting seeds all over the country. With Raila out of the picture, we now have Gladys Wanga. Which seed has she planted in politics? Ni nani anaweza inua mkono aseme nilishikwa mkono na Gladys Wanga and I am here because of her? Na huyu mtu asikue ni MCA or some government employee somewhere. We are talking about people who are elected leaders. She doesn't have that reach. So in terms of numbers, labda alete kura ya Homa Bay na Luo Nyanza, but Western hata sioni akiingia. God forbid if Raila is not around, such a candidate will be very hard to sell. Again, when we talk about kura ya wanawake, if there's one thing we've seen in this country, ladies don't seem to like each other. Because explain to me why Sakaja alipigiwa kura overwhelmingly by women just because of two holes in the cheeks, dimples. Martha Karua, who is a lady, got ignored. Even in her own polling station, she was not the one leading. And when I looked at the registry, women were the majority in that particular polling station, even on voting day. So if anyone is banking on gender politics, atateguka. Kenyans are wise. They're now looking at policies. Anywho, moving on to the second person that Ruto can turn to as his DP. This is a shocking name for many, but it will be Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. What are some of the advantages of having Kalonzo as DP? He is an excellent marksman. He was able to deliver 70% to Azimio when he was not the candidate. Ruto took 30%, and that's just because Kalonzo was a candidate. If you have Kalonzo somewhere in the matrix, either going for president or DP, you are guaranteed 95% of Ukambani votes. That's the benefit that comes with him. Disadvantages, he's a hard man to acquire. He's been playing second fiddle for most of his life to Raila Odinga. Now Raila is out of the way. The man who could have given him hell to the ticket is Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi has been impeached. The only other candidate is Matiang'i, who oversees 2 counties, Kisii and Nyamira. He can barely put together 1 million votes. So based on numbers, Kalonzo is going to be the candidate for opposition. Why would the stars align in this way? And then you go and endorse somebody ambaye ni one term. Historically huyu jamaa ni one term. Ati ikwe ni wewe ndo ulibadilisha historia ukampea term ingine. I don't see Kalonzo Musyoka going down that road. If he can be acquired, he will be an asset, an absolute asset. But acquiring him is next to impossible. Number 3, of course, is George Natembeya, who I won't say too much about because I've talked about him in the previous video. The benefits of Natembeya: he is the current Luhya spokesman. He can be able to deliver at least 70% of the Mulembe vote, which is quite a lot. In this country, the largest voter base is Mlima Kenya. The only other community that can go pound for pound with them as far as numbers is concerned is Western. Now good luck ensuring those people have IDs. Western watu wachukuangi kitambulisho. I have seen 30-year-olds ana kitambulisho, 40 hata ana kitambulisho na ana haja na kura. They only show up ukipeana handouts. Ask anyone who's an elected leader in Western. It's one of the most frustrating places to campaign. And on top of that, there's no evidence that Natembeya can yield any dividends. Hatujui yeye akisupport kikundi fulani anaweza wapatia kura inakaa namna gani. We don't know. We only know his vote for governor, vile alipita ugovernor. That is the only statistic we have. We are yet to see akisupport upinzani yeye huwa analeta nini, akisupport serikali huwa ina perform namna gani. We don't have those metrics. So if they go for Natembeya, it will all just be a big gamble. But at the end of the day, from from where I see things, no matter who is selected, even if we can revive Moi Kibaki na akue deputy wa Ruto, ground imesema ni one term. Hiyo yani sijawahi ona kitu kama hii. No matter where you go, kila mahali ni one term. But anyway, hii dunia iko na mambo mengi. Let's see what happens a few years from now. Having said that though, do drop me your own comments in the comment section below. Who do you think can rescue Ruto as a deputy? Is there any such person? Ama lazima Mungu akuje aumbe huyo binadamu ndo Ruto asaidike? Just drop me your comments. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. In the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.